What's up, guys? It is just me currently. Jackson is running a bit behind. Okay, there we go. Good morning, gamers. Good morning. How y'all doing today? What up, guys? What's up? Hello, everyone. Good morning. Sorry, guys. We're running a little bit behind. If you guys aren't in the area or didn't know, we had some rough weather last night. Pretty rough weather. Everything's okay here. I know everyone, as far as we know, everyone at the office or any other houses, everything's good. But we had some bad tornadoes around here, and there's actually one building on a few miles down the road that got basically leveled. So run a little behind today, but luckily we're blessed that we're all good over here. So, Jackson will be here momentarily. He was up late. I was up late, just because we had tornado warnings like late throughout the night. So I'm a little tired. I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. But we're doing good so far. I didn't notice any damage. Sorry, I have people texting me asking if the warehouse is okay. Yeah, it looks. I'm sad y'all didn't roast my setup. I'm sorry. So whenever we do the setup roasting video, it's basically a way Zach goes through. He picks a bunch of, what's it called? He picks a bunch of setups, and from there, we just get them all set together and everything. So he goes through and he just picks them randomly. So hopefully it'll be there for the next episode. Why do you guys ever do builds in the afternoon? Well, so just a little inside baseball on how things work here at the office. This is our full-time gig. It takes so much out of everybody. Well, the issue is the way we do our filming schedule, we need the entire day to film. So this is our way of, we get here in the morning, Jackson and I are here before anyone else is. So the rest of the team doesn't show up until 10. So this is kind of our time for us to do live stream builds. And then from there, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. Then from there, we do our videos and everything. So this is the best time that works for us. And honestly, at the end of the day, doing a live stream sounds miserable. I'd much rather be doing it right now, because once we're done filming for the day, we're drained. We don't want to do a live stream. And also, there's sometimes it just goes overtime when we're filming. So scheduling wise, it makes way more sense for us to do the live stream in the morning and then do our filming throughout the whole day and then end the day. Exactly. Quick question, my Fortnite keeps crashing when I tab and go on Chrome. Check the basics, Windows updates, GPU drivers, things like that. Yeah, all we do is sit around and fart all day. That's true. It's exactly true. That's all we do. I think the only thing about my setup is the color desktop is basic AF. I feel you. Is Jackson there today? Jackson is here. He is in traffic. Well, he's not here. He is in traffic trying to get here. He was running a little bit behind because we were all up very late last night. So, what's up, guys? How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Which in turn means search for content is ridiculous. Exactly. Yeah. So it's just, the schedule just always makes more sense this way. And the funny thing is, we've been doing these morning streams for like 5 or 6 years at this point. So it's one of those things where we built up a core audience that we really like. You all are different than the normal YouTube viewers, and you guys in general, I would assume you can say yes or no. You guys probably enjoy that we stream at this morning time. It's like your way to start the morning. So we call this the boomer daycare, because a lot of you working people are up here watching early in the morning. So. Thoughts on single channel RAM? DDR4, boo. DDR5, it's really not as big of a deal. Good way to end my morning. What time is it for you? I hope you have a good day. Thank you. I hope we do too. Got a busy day. This is a video build, by the way. That's why I haven't started this. I'm waiting for Jackson to get here because we need to film a video on top of this. I should probably set the camera accordingly. But this is a video build. This is going to be a 5080 value PC. And as you can see from the title, we're going with a CPU that I would say most people probably wouldn't go with the RTX 5080. But the idea is, I spent all my money on a 5080. What else can I get here to get a good value build? And I think we put together a pretty good value option with the 7700. So it's gonna be good for some 4K gaming, 1440p. The 7700 is just a stupid good value right now, especially these AliExpress CPUs. You get for like 160 bucks, crazy value. Now I'm gonna get the camera set up, so doing a little multitasking here. Now the real question is, did the mics charge? I feel like I never know with these mics. Let's see. They didn't charge. Congratulations, beautiful. All right, I'll let those sit there for a bit and see if they charge now. Yeah, this is Boomer Daycare. This is like your all's retirement stream. We all watch you, so. It's a drive right through the damage area. No, he messaged me, I know. He said that traffic was really bad. I don't even know if there was much damage. There might be, he'll come in and tell us, but he was telling me that traffic was just really bad for him. Oh yeah, you saw the thing on YouTube. What's that? I guess what that poll's looking like. Let me see. Because I'm curious. I'm just staring at a pile of PC parts from Temu that I want to just finish this video, but I feel bad if we force something and then people get pissed off about it. It looks like a lot of people just want me to go ahead and order from another place. Cool. Order the same motherboard from somewhere else and do the build. That seems to be the majority vote. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think I'm gonna buy the exact motherboard that, what's it called? That we were going to get from Temu and then just, do that. Because if I'm being totally honest, Temu is literally drop shipping city, so it's gonna probably come from the same place anyways. Is the audio lag bad? Is there audio lag? There very well could be, let me know. No? Okay. I think we're good then. Thank you, Lord, for the resub. I suspect your actual boomer audience, 60 and over, is pretty small. Yeah, no, I joke about boomers. I just say people 40 or over, I just call them all boomers, because that's pretty much all y'all. Do you think 4 gigs of VRAM is relevant today? Not really. I mean, unless you're playing just Fortnite CS and games that you would play when 4 gigs was relevant, then yeah, it's fine. But if you're playing any modern AAA title, you're not going to get away with it at all. It's just anything about like the question of does this hardware is it still relevant? That question is more or less, well, what are you playing? If we're talking about like, there's a lot of people, and some of you out here, Matt, I'm over 40, exactly. You're all boomers. This is the boomer community. What was I gonna say? But most of you all, there are gamers out there who have been playing like CS2, Valorant, League of Legends. That is literally all they play on their PC. So. I know, hey guys, I know technically boomers are like 60 or older. The baby boomer generation, I know that. I'm just, it's kind of the general term that people make fun of with people who are older. Yeah, there you go. See, we got a 33-year-old. That one's there. That's good right there. I'm almost 30. When I turn 30, I don't know what I'm going to do, man. I'm going to fall apart. Exactly. There's some people who just game with 1 to 2 gigs of VRAM or less. There's a lot of people who do that. It's a toasty Matt. Yes, it is me. I am a toasty Matt. Hello, hello. Oh, goodness gracious. Just another number. Yeah, no, just another number. I know where you live and work. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's see, that's some people. Yeah, that's true. All I play is beam battles. See, there's a person like that who says, all I play is beam battles. Yeah, waiting on Jackson. We had a lot of bad storms last night. Had some tornadoes actually touch down in our area, very close. It was kind of crazy. So we were up in the middle of the night with tornado warnings, and yeah. So Jackson's running a little bit behind today. And I'm tired, man. I'm a little tired. It's one of those things where like I got into a deep sleep, and then the tornado siren started going off, and I just get woken up, and I'm just like, oh god. Then I'm up for another like 2 or 3 hours. So I didn't get a ton of sleep, but here we are. Oh, you still kick ass, Kiak? I believe it. I believe it, man. I used to game on a 4K GPU since 2017. Yeah, it's all about games. Like, what games were you playing, Forns? It's all about what games you're playing. I mean, just look at the most popular games on Steam right now. That's all you gotta do. Just look at the most popular games on Steam, and you'll see that a majority of them are really easy to run games. CS2's the GOAT, that's true. The GOAT. I don't even play CS2 anymore, but it is the most popular game on Steam right now, so there's really not much arguing you can have for it being the GOAT. So you play Rainbow Six, another game that'd probably be fine on 4 gigs. Were we talking about tornado warnings in yesterday's chat? We probably were. Well, we did, so we were talking about because Sunday night we had another tornado warning and I slept through it. And then I was talking about how I bought like basically an alert system box that goes off whenever a tornado warning is issued in your area. I was able to test that immediately. It worked great. They woke me up because for some reason, I guess just up in our bedroom, which is upstairs, my girlfriend and I, we just can't hear the actual tornado sirens, and our phones are on Do Not Disturb, so nothing went through. So we had to buy a separate device that wakes our ass up whenever something happens. Yeah, tornado sirens I'm used to tornado sirens this time of year. I mean, I grew up in Middletown in this area, and yeah, tornado sirens I would say there's a lot more now, and I think the natural weather shift is definitely part of it. Are we getting view-botted right now? I saw something in chat that Jackson was getting view-botted yesterday too. This seems like a view-bot. What's going on here? If you are doing that, by the way, it doesn't help at all. Like, please, let's not do that. Thanks. What specs would you recommend for GTA 5 on a laptop? Any budget gaming laptop can run GTA 5 at this point. I would say if you're doing like the RP stuff, it's a little more demanding. But if you're just mainly playing GTA 5 online, you can get away with a 3050 laptop pretty easily. Yeah, let that view count drop. Go away, view botters. Go away. Don't get me wrong, I would love if there's 400 people in here, but I highly doubt it. Our streams average about 150 to 200 during the streams right now. 400 would be a crazy jump, I'll be honest with you. All right, let's do a bot check. Everyone tell me if you're a robot. Go. I need a bot check. Upgrade suggestion, Matt. I brought a PC with an i7 9700 RTX 2070 Super. That is an incredibly balanced build. I'll be real with you. I'd rock that thing until it doesn't run and then sell it and do a new build. Yep, look at all these beep-boop bop-boops. Can we talk about Jonah? Chat. You tell me how I should respond to this. Jonah, Piggy Tech's here drunk again. What's up? Jonah's like, petition to push the workday to 10:30. Can we talk about how soft this man's hands are that he can't get up at 10 o'clock to come to work? Do you hear this? What should I tell him? Petition denied. I'm a real boy. Y'all real boys? Unacceptable. Petition to shut down CSP time so you can get your lazy out of bed. That's true. See, he's listening right now. He knows his hands are soft. His hands are real soft, chat. Tell him how soft his hands are. Type in chat. Tell him. Push it back to 6 a.m. Oh yeah, no, we should move it up. Jonah, you're listening. You got to be here by 9:30, bro. Come on. You know, you just made me think it needs to be earlier. It needs to be earlier. 9:30. Let's go. Let's get going. Let's get going. Chop chop. Jonah, please report to the unemployment offices by 10:30. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I've arrived.
Have you heard Jonah? He's probably listening right now. You see message, petition to get the workday to start at 10:30 a.m. And I said, petition denied.
What's wrong with him?
And I was like, he's got some soft hands.
What does 10:30 help with?
I don't know. I said, we're here. I mean, we're awake. We're fine.
Yeah, that freaking light Chick-fil-A is just done for.
Did you see the Chick-fil-A is just kind of messed up.
Kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Do you know where that building is that we got sent?
No, someone in chat, the Origin, who like follows a bunch of like weather stuff in chat, was like sending that as like a report out of damage. So I don't really know specifically where that is.
It was Long Blankenbaker, I thought.
Because the actual touchdown was past the Chick-fil-A,
Uh-huh.
and that's where they have the official reporting of a tornado touching down. So,
Oh, I wonder. So it's like the, what is that, plant side?
yeah. Yeah, the Chick-fil-A took some damage, bro. Why is Jackson late? Jackson's finally here. Traffic, bro. As he said in the chat, there's some NPCs. There's some NPCs operating right now.
Yeah, no, honestly, once I saw the light out, I was like, oh, okay. But at first I just was, because it was, the traffic was just so far back.
Yeah.
I didn't know what was happening. And I was like, bro, I just know people are just like, I figured they were just doing the,
Just looking at everything.
yeah. Did I get bruises or pizza rolls? I didn't get either, sadly.
They've shot a Malort. I'm saying I should say Malort.
Malort.
Malort. I was gonna tell you, John, if you're still listening, you got to come in and get a shot of Malort.
Oh, is this the 5080 PC?
Yes, so we'll do that video. We're not gonna do like a. I want to do. Okay, I'm thinking. Okay, yeah, let's not do it that way. We're not gonna do a
Started
traditional
praying.
go over the parts. I want to do one where we have the build finish, and I got a bunch of parts B-roll, and then we'll just talk about the finished build, just to kind of mix it up a little bit.
Okay.
So we can just go ahead and start building with like build montage footage.
Okay. Ooh, topless multi-layer M.2 heatsink. Got a PC with a 5700X and a 3060 12 gig. Is it okay for a beginner gamer? Well, yeah.
I mean, sure, bud.
It's I mean, any parts can be okay for anyone. It's just, you know, how's it run? The Audi TT is like the non-daily. My truck is the daily. It's a Ram 1500.
The non-daily.
Yeah.
The non-daily daily.
Yeah, like I usually just drive the Audi on like nicer days, but honestly, I end up needing a truck like
Here,
really
that's your
often.
favorite song.
Hey Google, skip
Here we go.
ban.
Yeah, there is. I mean, all of us, as far as I know, none of us had any damage to our houses or anything. But like it's kind of weird just thinking like right down the road there was a tornado touchdown. So
Yeah, that is strange. I don't know. My mind always says like a tornado is like the whole area gets affected, but it seems like it's like where it touches.
well, it's like I was learning more about it, and it's just like it depends on the wind velocity, and sometimes they'll just drop down for like a split second and then just go right back
Right.
up. So like the biggest thing is the velocity, and I guess it just was horrible timing over there to where like it built up, it dropped down for a little bit, came back up.
grab some shit that it wanted.
Yep.
Is the Audi reliable? Not really.
He said,
I
not
mean,
really.
it's never like broken down on me, but to be fair, I've only had it for like maybe like 6,000 miles. German cars aren't so reliable. There are like some years, makes, models, generations, engines that are like known for being really good, but yeah, for the most part, you know, typically attribute German in reliability. German efficiency. Mixture.
Wait, hold up. It's kind of like a weird uncle. It only affects where he touches, huh?
Yo.
That's crazy talk.
You're only scarred for life. Audi are atrocious to maintain as a old tech junk. Sorry, Jackson. Thanks, Chaotic. Now, I did not buy the Audi because I thought like, oh, this is going to be a great daily driver. Like, I bought the Audi, you know, knowing I had more than one vehicle. And honestly, when I bought it, I had plans of doing, I just wanted to try like Turo, doing like, you know, car rental. I kind of priced it a little high because, you know, it's a fairly nice car that I didn't really want to get like beat up or anything. And after like a month, I just was like, yeah, I kind of like this car. I don't really want other people driving it.
No Turo.
There's an SSD in here.
You're on a budget, got a Tesla Model Y. Oh, nice.
Oh, wow. Did he get the long range?
Get that long range.
He's trying to be just like you.
You paid like a fraction of what I paid. Congratulations.
Good job, bro.
These guys are rich. That's crazy, dude. Well, what is it? What did it say? Yeah, we make 17K per video, guys. Mm-hmm. That's how that should go. Zeno said, I want to let you know I'm one of the guys without power right now, so I won't be in streams till it's back. Have a great stream. Zenos, good luck, man.
Hopefully your power comes back swiftly.
Right. So I saw in chat, we've been dealing with view bots?
I don't know. Yesterday,
I did a bot check, and it doesn't seem like the chat is more hyped than usual. And it says we're at 477 viewers. Which
that happened yesterday when I was, I streamed last night, and I think, it was pretty low. I was at like 70 viewers most of the time, and then I looked up and I was at like 450.
Yeah, I was talking to chat. It was around 110 to 20 for like whatever, and just skyrocketed to 460. And I was like,
It's weird though because right now, and I don't think yesterday, I don't think we got any followers or anything. It literally was just like views.
Yeah, sussy baka.
I'm waiting for the chat person to come in and say, "Do you want more views? Click this link here."
Yeah, it's like, hey guys, I helped you out here. Please click this link here. I'm like, no, you didn't. You did literally nothing. Chat, can we get our bot check, please?
Bot check. Bot check.
Yeah, 1 second, guys. I'm fixing it.
Jay, can we get the boot check?
Bot check, bot check.
So you put this drive in, right?
Yeah, it's already in there. That's the one I preloaded Windows.
Oh.
So I just stuck it in that spot. It was
down there,
easier. If you wanted to put it on that, you could take the heatsink off and do it.
I guess it's all probably Gen 4.
Yeah. Whatever your heart desires.
It should even come off.
Like so.
You can go down there.
Bet it's home. Let me check the motherboard box. Oh, yeah, the motherboard box. Let me look up the motherboard.
Say, with it being a B850, I'd be shocked if this should be at least a Gen 4. Oh wait, that's PCIe. 1 Gen 5x4 and then 3 Gen 4x4.
Perfect.
So.
That's a Gen 4.
Yeah, Gen 4, baby.
So is it weird to get 400 plus? I mean, during the giveaway streams, no. During these streams, that's just a big jump. It's kind of weird. But hey, I mean, if they're real viewers, shout out to you guys. It's just, normally I have a radar for view bots, especially when we average about 150 to 200, and this stream has been like slowly growing for the past 5 or 6 years. Oh yeah, look, we're at 532 now. Look at that.
Yeah, well, it's also just like you don't get viewers like that. Well, and if you look at chat, it has not increased its speed at all.
No.
So yeah, we can say with confidence these are definitely bots or Twitch doing something wrong with their reporting.
Twitch is giving people fake views now.
You guys, I feel like last night I had them for like, it's probably like 5 or 10 minutes, and then it just like
tanked.
Yeah, went straight back down. Like, so now it says we're at 347. It's like, yeah, okay, we just lost 140 views.
Yeah, immediately.
Right. What do we say? Do we say something bad?
What should we call our viewers?
I called them all boomers.
Scrubs.
I said this is boomer daycare, and they all got offended, so.
Yeah, we gotta watch the number tank now, chat. Watch it plummet.
Person body.
Oh, 166. Look at that.
See, look at that. Wow. Immediate drop.
It's almost like we sent a raid off that we didn't send.
Yep.
Your gaming streams are lucky to have 50? Oh, thanks. At first I read that as your gaming streams suck. I was like, oh.
That's crazy work.
Now, it's funny, yesterday when I was doing my eye exam, they were doing that one test where they do the puff of air in your eye.
I hate that test.
Oh, I'm horrible at it.
I always flinch.
Yeah, and so I asked the lady because, I was like, if I'm being honest, I'm just like really bad about doctors, so I'm already kind of like nervous, even though it's not a big deal at all. But I just was like trying to make small talk, and I was like, I say to her, I go, is there anyone who's actually good at this? And she just was like, and I was like, yeah, like, I just didn't know if it was like, normally like, I feel like everyone's like really bad at this. Who's really good at it? And she was like, and I was like, oh, I don't mean you, by the way. And she goes like, oh, okay. She's like, I thought you were like saying like I was bad at my job. I was like, no. I meant like, is there anybody who's like actually good at doing these tests?
That's
and she was just like, wow, I thought you were really just calling me out. And I was like, no. And she was like, yeah, really just elderly people. Cause she's like, the reaction time's so bad that like, they'll send the puff out and then they'll jump like 2 seconds later.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she thought I was just like calling her out. Yeah, is there anyone who's actually good at this job?
We plan on trying to do schedule one during the giveaway stream. I'll be totally honest with you. I have not seen gameplay. I just watched gameplay. I don't think we're going to be that into it either. But we'll try.
It's an interesting one because I just see so many people just love it, and I'm just like, every time I've watched it now, I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but I just don't feel entertained watching it.
You'll be into it, says.
But people seem to love
You
to
all
watch
seem
it.
like it. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Like, people really like watching that game.
Do you know where when that one other Ram kit was going to show up? That's the one I did steal, by the way.
Today, I think.
Okay, cool. I put a sticky note on there saying I stole it, so we just replaced it with the other one.
You stalled it.
I started it. I like it. It gets old quickly. The amount of so you all get the the enjoyment of just different reactions you get when you mix a bunch of different drugs together. So you want us to make like the most botched drugs ever?
Well, I've heard a lot of people say one of the best parts about that game is it's really good for streamers because of clip farming. Basically, just all the funny things that happen, and like, they made the game very memey. So there's just a lot of really good shorts you can get out of that game.
This is a nice looking motherboard. Shout out to Azrock.
But I do have to say though, I like when indie games do good. So, even if I don't end up liking it, I'd rather it do really good and pop off on stream than freaking Call of Duty Warzone.
I've never heard of that game. Is that new?
It's indie.
It's indie.
It's made by a little company called Treyarch.
All right, we gotta see if this one's used and abused. Ah, it looks so
Sealed.
fresh. Yeah, the other one had no bag, it had no mounting hardware, and it was just sitting in there.
Wow.
So
Probably one we sent back.
Yeah, probably.
It was the leaking one.
Today's the day for Warzone. See if they're fixing it or not. Is Verdansk coming back today? Is that what it is, or has that already been?
I don't know. Or is it just like broken right now?
No, Ducko Vera plays a lot of COD, so.
I haven't heard anything from our one guy. When I was up in Micro Center, I kind of texted him. I was like, hey, they got 5080s here if you're interested. And I just hadn't heard anything since then. But I know he was really worried about Call of Duty. He was like, oh man, I really want to get this PC like perfect before. He said something was coming out, so I'm wondering if that's. Oh, Verdansk's back and Omni Movement nerfed? Nice. Did they make Omni Movement like a little less stupid looking? Because, yeah, I do feel like it was almost too fast paced.
Yes.
It went from feeling like a typical Call of Duty to like, it felt like you were playing like Apex on crack.
Slowed it way down just in Warzone. Multiplayer still cracked. I feel like multiplayer, that's just kind of how multiplayer is. That doesn't surprise me.
I'm pissed last night. I was freaking playing Fortnite and I had just gotten in the game. It is very peaceful. I don't hear anything. There's a guy crouched. Like, I don't even know how far away he was. Sniper, he one-tapped me.
Nice.
Like, I literally just went in, just one-tapped
So did you play Fortnite? I saw the announcements that you were playing Balloon Tower Defense.
I played both.
Nice.
Played balloons and Fortnite.
Nice. What a combo.
It was iconic for sure.
Tomorrow is PoE 2 and MH. So like an update for Monster Hunter, is that what you're saying? And PoE 2?
I thought Monster Hunter was dead already.
Yeah, that was a dead game. Where's that game rank? Let's see.
I still really want to play Path of Exile, but I kind of just refuse to until I like play Diablo more or beat it, which I don't know if it's going to happen, honestly.
Oh, a new monster? Oh, McAllister will play that.
He's going to call off today.
Wow, Monster Hunter's still 15 on Steam. That's pretty good.
Like number 15?
Yep. And that Assassin's Creed game that everyone says is too whoa.
Is bad.
It's at 13 right now.
Wow. I hopped on TF2 like the night before last night, and I was like sad because I was like, it was like 23,000 players. And I was like, oh. I was like, I feel like I've been seeing more like 40, 50. So I'm like, I feel kind of low.
Oh, wait, hold up. This is top sellers. Let me look at most played. That's probably better. Oh, my bad. Monster Hunter is 4.
There you go.
So it's CS2, PUBG, Dota, Monster Hunter, Nakamura, Blade Point, and Schedule 1.
That's pretty crazy because isn't Monster Hunter costs money, right?
Yep, $60 game.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's crazy too because I've always kind of felt like Monster Hunter was kind of like indie in a way, you know?
Who makes Monster? Well, Capcom makes it. So
Capcom.
It's pretty.
Definitely not an indie company,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I had never heard of it until McAllister. As weird as that may sound, like I'd never heard of Monster Hunter. At me, McAllister. Like, how have you never heard of such a magnificent game?
Palworld's still in the top 50. That's crazy.
Do they not know the new Nintendo's coming out?
Yep, number 35.
Just play Pokemon, losers. Where's TF2 at right now?
39.
Oh. Yeah, it's crazy. It was like in the top like 22, top 25 recently. Good game.
I hope Gary's Mud's still in the top 100. Shout out Gary's Mud.
It's a timeless classic.
Oh, we revisit this every single year. The idea of we didn't think people still played PUBG, but they do.
Yep.
A lot of people play PUBG still. It's crazy.
To be fair, I feel that way about a lot of games though. I'm sure when I tell people I still I try to play TF2 here and there, they're probably
think
just
the
like,
same
wow,
thing. They're like TF2.
that game's ancient, which it is. That game's very old.
Beautiful. Guys, he's in a market for 5080 PC.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. How much is this one gonna end up being?
See.
At a PC Brothers.
I think it's gonna be like a pretty ridiculously good price. A little pricey. 2750.
Damn. I mean, that's pretty cheap, honestly.
2750 for 5080 PC.
I mean, I just paid $1,400 for just the 5080, and is it white?
No, it's a black one,
Oh.
so we're kind of going panda theme here.
Panda. Look at that. Someone said probably 4,000. Yeah, y'all thought
2750.
we do it different at PCBrothers.tech. Oh, guys, we got a new. Well, it's not out yet, but I think today we're gonna be building one. So hopefully, like sometime this week, we're gonna have a new staple build going on the website. New professional streamer with the RX 9070. It's gonna be a really good staple. I'm excited.
I'll do a plop shots for you.
Yeah, and I really want to try. I want to try to figure out one more build. I just don't know what yet, because I want to get back to 9. Because right now we have 7, I believe. And I really, we still have like 3050 PC. We have 2 3050 PCs still. But I think I can't remember what builds are gone now.
I was just looking up.
Hey, party bro.
4060 and 4060 Ti are almost on their way out. Ti's definitely gone.
Well, and I think from what Google says, I think we're looking at for the 5060 and 5060 Ti. It's like what is it, April 14th or 15th?
Something like that.
Thanks, man.
That's the last one.
Cosmic Vibe looks kind of cool. Dude, it looks actually really.
That's the Aldent.
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, the 2 in there are like dented, so I'd be kind
Here you go.
You'd be kind of what?
of weary on that, John. Shotgun it.
Open up and just see if it tastes weird.
Was just how did the can look like it got rained through the tornado?
Well, no, like at first I was looking at it, I was like, dude, it looks kind of cool. It's like Fallout
I was
themed.
gonna
It looks
grab
old.
one of those yesterday, and then I noticed both of them were like dented, and I was like, yeah, I'll wait.
Are you ready for pop?
Am I this desperate?
You might be if you
You're
don't
pretty
have anything.
desperate.
I can put the
I've seen
motherboard
you.
over the. Just a case, please,
Oh,
for a sec.
you're all rocking out. Did you all have to sit fetal position in your bathtub too?
Cool.
No, I got a little basement. I don't really know how to save my basement because it's kind of like a bi-level, but
There's a lot of windows in your basement.
basement's like me for real. Bye. Nah, it doesn't fit.
Did I do what I think I just did?
Is this micro ATX? What, is this the P10?
P30. It's still
Oh, it's like
micro
the same-
ATX. Fuck!
It actually is crazy how close it is to fitting though.
Oh, I did that.
Chat, he did that.
That's gonna be interesting.
Well, we have B650Ms if you want to go micro, which, this would work. And I think they are the ASRock. They're actually not the, wait, no, they're not Steel Legend. I think they're the Pro RS, but they are white kinda. I don't know if, we have the Okinos Aqua 7, of course, in black.
Yeah, that might be tough. Let me look. 1 second, chat.
Chad, this happens from time to time. Because see, the problem is, thank you, Qualsack. Oh my God, okay, that's really long. I'm gonna read this and then I'll tell you guys what the problem. Issue could be happening with you bought a new 4K monitor, replace your monitor. Now when I start my PC, 1440 OLED, it'll flash one line of picture. Won't
Another
quit
one. This
until
would be the
I.
easiest way.
So it's actually really Qualsec. What card do you have? Because you know what's funny is I'm having an issue with my 5080 where when I start my PC up, for some reason I will not get display out unless I unplug one of my monitors. But it seems like it's specifically a monitor that I'm using an adapter. So I'm using like a DisplayPort to HDMI on it. And for some reason when I unplug it, it works just fine. I can plug it back in and it works fine. It's just like when I first started up, I have to do that. Oh, we got a hype train going almost?
Hype train, let's go.
Jason's saying let's get the hype train going. It says it's incoming. Already issues with your 5080? I don't know if it's the 5080, honestly. I mean, I will say I wasn't having the issue with my 4070, and I can't really say I didn't have it with the 9070 because I didn't, but I wasn't using the adapter. For some reason, the 9070 has 2 HDMI and 2 DisplayPort, which actually I like, but NVIDIA typically likes to always do 3 DisplayPort and 1 HDMI, so I honestly think it might just be the adapter. I have not fully tested it yet.
Well, I guess I'll
I'll have to
delete all that
rebuild the board.
footage. I was gonna say, I was like, well, I guess I'll delete the footage again. Dang, I haven't done that in a long time.
It was like last week.
Yeah, I was like yesterday. Now, if this wasn't a Zalman case sponsor video, I would have been like, well.
You know, really, I know you I'm assuming you got everything ready. What if this doesn't work with the new board right away?
That'd be crazy work.
I just decided to pour a beer instead.
Is that what it looks like?
Yeah.
Did you just want to see, make sure it looked clear?
Well, I was just gonna drink out of it.
And it really does look like a beer. Dude, why do you have your load out here? Are you gonna sleep here?
What do you mean?
Is that mouthwash and a toothbrush?
I need it. I have to get back on the Invisalign because my teeth moved.
Where'd they move to?
The nader.
The nader.
The tornado came through your mouth.
The tornado came through my
So,
mouth.
so I have to do 2 weeks of wearing them straight again.
It's gonna be really hard for you.
Oh, yeah, my mouth
2 weeks of straight.
You're on something else. We need to do a basketball shot to see who has to scream chicken jockey.
Should we go play
It's
right
gonna be
now?
You're the one who keeps saying chicken jockey.
What is that?
That's the biggest.
Oh, like from Minecraft?
Yeah, they take everything Jack Black says in the movie and means it.
Yeah, right. My favorite's that I yearn
Matt's
for the
acting
mines.
Like he doesn't watch Instagram reels 10 hours a day.
I can't say I do.
Matt, did you see the one I sent in Slack, by the way?
No.
Oh, dude, can you watch it?
Yeah.
I think it's in the Toasty Wrist Slack. I think it's the last link I sent. All right, I am unsheathing this thing now.
Is that one? Oh, it does come with a cover.
Yeah. I mean, that one honestly would work fine too because it's still a Gen 4, but
It's fine.
it's like now that I have the second chance, you know?
And then we kill the drive. It'd be crazy work.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, the permission I've always needed. That's crazy work.
It's crazy you could just say you got vandalized.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Here comes the rooster. Yeah. So does anyone know, did Nerd on a budget, did you get a new Tesla? Or did you go like a little used model?
He is, I would imagine either, I don't know.
He's kinda budget conscious, right?
Pay cash for it because he's the most frugal person of all time. They're on a budget. He's like, I'm only getting something I can pay for cash.
Which, yeah, respect, honestly, if you can handle that.
He must stick to his name, Nerd on a budget. I'm gonna update that build sheet again.
That's
I've
a good
updated this
point.
build sheet like 50 times actually.
This thing giving me a hard time, chat. I'm just gonna break the SSD. I got it. Jeez. It's freaking hard to get out of there. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. All right, let's redo some motherboard footage real quick. Roast my PC video. Did you want us to do that, YouTube Nosy? Did you all survive it? Yes. So actually, it was pretty. Well, I was gonna say funny, not really funny. Tornado actually did touch down and kind of wreak some havoc, like literally about 3 minutes away from PC Bros. One building, which I don't know where it is, but we got a picture from a viewer where like a building on Blake and Baker like, was sort of like leveled. It was kind of off Blake and Baker. And then Chick-fil-A. There's like a Chick-fil-A and there's a car dealer. The car dealer looked fairly like they got there was some stuff down, like some poles and stuff. I don't know if there's any cars damaged. And then Chick-fil-A is like closed right now because their whole drive-thru is like borderline gone. It's like smashed. So it's one of those ones where it doesn't seem like a tornado like just ripped through the area. It kind of seems like it decided a spot to touch down, which I feel like was kind of in the middle of Blake and Baker.
How do I put that little cover on the lights? It has the magnets on it, but it's only magnetic in the back.
It should be just like
this, right?
Come on.
you see what I'm
It's
saying?
not magnetic on the front.
It's not magnetic on like the edges.
Maybe. Well, because I had to like put it on the back of it, like have it wrap around it a little bit.
Are you talking about the light or the thing?
Huh?
Are you talking about the light or the
The thing, yeah.
It should be the same exact
Maybe.
light
Yeah,
that
maybe
we
you're
installed. I mean, if you have to, you can always.
tried.
If you're saying it's wrapping around, like it's bigger than the light.
No, I had to wrap it around because the back, like the lip of it, is magnetic, but
Oh.
the front is not.
It's not super magnetic, by the way, but like it should be just enough where because you see how some of ours have kind of fallen down. Just try that. If it doesn't work, we can either try to adhesive, like 3M it, or whatever. We'll find a way to make it work. Does it seem like the brightness is good?
Oh yeah, it's gonna work great.
Okay.
It always is the perfect one.
Yeah, chat. We've really thought of this. Oh yeah, I need other stuff now.
You do.
How dare the storm target Chick-fil-A?
I know, right?
Crazy, huh?
It's crazy work.
Hey, chat, that's crazy, chat.
Get off here, cooler.
Get off from you, boy.
Oh, that's some paste. No, we just got a different motherboard.
Little micro ATX John. Color's honestly not too far off, so kind of works out.
I was trying to find them. I need to look at a different board. I was trying to find that board to order a replacement, but I cannot find it.
Isn't this just one of the ones from the shelf?
Yes.
Oh, I mean, it's because it's for our stables. It's just any V650M. Really, it's a good price. Did we get any footage of the tornadoes on our cameras? Got to know. Honestly, I haven't checked.
I don't know.
I'm sure that we can, because we do have the one camera that points out front. I'm sure we'll be able to see like really windy. I just would be shocked if we saw the tornado.
I was looking at it when it was going through, and it was just like torrential downpour rain. You really couldn't like see
Yeah.
anything but rain.
Your city is getting wrecked by NCAA fans.
What city are
What
you
city is
in?
that?
Oh, you're in San Antonio, aren't you?
Is that Texas?
Yep. There you go.
What did they say about loose fried chicken?
You are in San Antonio. Yep, it's for
Can you
the
imagine
Final
getting
Fours.
hit by some fried chicken from Chick-fil-A?
Imagine.
That'd be horrible.
Just have the. Well, Bazrook, we'll use your board another day.
Wasn't this the board that was supposed to be like a...
This is the one that they asked about, and they were
Yeah.
like, "Hey, you good?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I got the perfect build." Well, not today. I wonder if I put SteamOS on the Switch too. Don't you dare. What's even the point of that?
It would be weird.
Freak out behavior. It's ATX board, micro ATX case. That's the problem. Nothing's wrong with the actual board. I made oopsie when planning. Yeah, I feel like I'm more likely to make that mistake when I'm pulling stuff from a shelf that we already have instead of me like, you know, the obvious going through a build like, okay, I got a micro ATX board. Let's do a micro ATX case. So I'm just pulling stuff. I'm just like, oh yeah, that works.
That's what I was to say to Chad earlier. Is I was gonna be like, you know, it's honestly it's pretty easy to make these mistakes because, you know, when you're building like one PC and like it's your money, like directly, you're typically, well, I mean, I've still made the mistake with my own money, but usually you're really careful and you take a lot of time. But like we plan so many builds here, and you know, technically we are using company money, so a lot of times it's like we don't really have super set budgets on things. So you kind of get to look at everything. That's what's nice. When you got like a set budget at home, you know, you're kind of like, oh, well, I'm going to sort by this price and, you know, form factor. With us, it's sometimes it's like, oh, I have one part, and, you know, I need to plan the build around the rest of these parts. And that's where it gets really lost in translation.
Chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey. Yeah, here comes the rooster.
Who here's gonna buy a Switch 2, chat? It was like kind of a roller coaster of the event. Everyone's like, cool, cool, cool. Wait, games are how much?
You know, it's funny. It was David and Gogo Gadget were kind of arguing, but ultimately, David found some pretty cool old articles. But there were games like apparently games have been $60 to $100 since like the 80s. Yeah. Like he was sending Sega Genesis and SNES articles where it's like magazines where it's like $79. It was like normal games, not like deluxe. Because at first I was like, oh, David, you're probably thinking of like, you know, old like games with like the full DLCs and stuff. But no, it was like literally some games were just that expensive back then even. So I'm like, you know, with how the economy's been going, I'm kind of surprised games held out this long.
Yeah. I'll go on eventually. No, don't care. I got called out on that rightfully. Ooh. Yeah, just,
no, I mean, it was honestly Gogo Gadget. I was on your side at first.
I would assume the same thing.
Well, because he found an article that said something like 2006 marked like the first time a game was 60, and you know, David playing games as long as he has, he was like, no, there's no way that's right. And so then he sent like multiple Reddit posts where people had old magazines. And yeah, I was shocked to see like $100 for some of these games. Like, well, some of them were even like Madden games. Wow. So I was just like, wow.
First you upgrade your PC and then get a Switch. I like it.
See, that's the dream combo right there. Upgrade the PC into the Switch.
I don't want to see how nice an OLED monitor is because then I have to buy one. That's normally how it goes with anything. Like you start, you
get spoiled almost.
I think the biggest one is high refresh rate. Like if someone hasn't got a high refresh rate, which I would say right now, getting into a high refresh rate monitor is the most affordable it's ever been. We got a video coming out on Friday where you can get a 1080p 180 hertz monitor for $99. Like,
it feels like you have to like spend more to not have high refresh rate at this point.
Yeah. So that's one where like I would experience it because you can definitely afford it for your PC setup. But if we're talking like OLED's getting cheaper, but it's still expensive. So it's one of those things where, you know, it just depends on what you think as a consumer. Can you experience it without feeling like you have to buy it?
I feel like it's also like, what do you have currently? Because like on what Matt's saying, if you literally have like a 1080p 60 hertz monitor, just going to like maybe even a 1440p like 165 hertz is going to be the most massive difference you've like ever experienced. And then from there, you know, whenever you're ready, once you go OLED, you're gonna be like, oh wow, that was kind of like the final boss, you know. I made it to like the end of the best you can currently get. But I feel like if you already have like a 4K monitor, it's like the only other choice is OLED.
Now, willing to put $500 on Switch, it'll be paperweight unless you're concerned about the last. It makes it hard. It is to run games on the current Switch. It's bad after 2 years of the current one. They try to make new one. I mean, well, I don't think it's been like unusable. The Switch is still a very usable console. You just have to have the expectations of what you're getting. You're getting a handheld. Like that's what I'm like trying to like understand is you're getting a handheld console. So
Yeah. I would just get a Switch and put Windows on it.
Nice.
All right, that'd be horrible.
Take two, and this one will fit. I promise.
What if it didn't?
Is that peel still on the IO shield?
Yeah. Peel, IO shields, peel, IO shields.
You struggle to run Pokemon games? I mean, that's true. I mean, well, to be fair, you're not missing anything. Those Pokemon games suck.
Damn. Hot take of the day.
You say a Switch 3 in a few years. You're not going to see a Switch for like 6 or 7 years. That's how long the other one's been out, right? It's been like 6 or 7 years at this point. So I'm just be like, well, I'm waiting for a Switch 3. I'm like, no.
Yeah, the Switch is starting to feel ancient, honestly.
Yeah, it's been out for longer than that.
I wouldn't be surprised if you get like a Switch 2 like refresh in a few years. But that's literally a few years.
No Switch in 3 years? Oh, you're saying like buy the Switch 2 in 3 years, what you're saying?
I don't really know if you're gonna save like that much money doing that, but I mean, yeah. Might save like $100.
I mean, honestly, it all comes down to, do you like playing Nintendo games? If you do, buy it. If you don't buy it. Because like, that is the new platform to play the latest and greatest Nintendo games.
I will say the screen definitely sounds pretty appealing. Sounds like a pretty big upgrade over the first generation, if you didn't have the OLED already. Which I guess, was the OLED 60 hertz too?
Yes.
Maybe with that Pokemon demo, they're like under promise and over deliver. Like the demo was purposely ran at cinematic frame rate. Okay, we lift up now. Lift off.
Here we lift off.
Blast off!
Blastoise.
Big man.
Big Bob.
Gee, he loves that.
Big Bob Blastoise.
You're interested in seeing Madden run on the Switch too? Having a portable would be nice. I've seen a lot of interesting games on
There's
that.
going to be an exclusive Elden, well, it's from software, but it's going to be exclusive to the Switch, which is wild to me.
No, when I heard Elden Ring, I was like, wow. Honestly, there's a lot of games that end up coming on the Switch that every time I hear it, I'm just like, what? It kind of makes me think of like mobile games where it's like, you know, when PUBG Mobile came out, I was like, what? When Apex Mobile came out, Fortnite Mobile, I just was like, huh? So they can do that? But how?
Go here. Yeah.
Oh, you gotta plug in that weird ass fan or the weird pump.
Where that pump?
Oh, it's this beat. Speaking of weird, I call this the jellyfish jam.
Use CPU first, and then I can put the
Yeah. Dude, why'd you give me the ATX 3.0 connector again?
It's crazy. It's crazy top.
Crazy, John. Why didn't you get a 550 watt? S tier PC build. You like it?
S tier.
Radiant's back today. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be good. Compared to, I don't know what Call of Duty was thinking when they put us on that futuristic Modern Warfare looking map.
Ooh. do you want to run off the CPU fan?
I mean, I can just run. We can just run one of the fans to it. I can actually just use a splitter. Cool. So you can put the other one on like pump or something, or optional. Other than aesthetics, are any cables better than others? Honestly, it's pretty much just aesthetics. I mean, there is like the higher end cable companies like Cable Mod and was it Formula Mod, but they're at the end of the day, it is copper cables. Some of them are going to be thicker than other, which they'll usually, like on Amazon, when you're looking like Asia Horse, for example, they'll have like 18 and 16 gauge a lot of times, or like 20 gauge and 18 gauge.
So wait, is there no pump on this board?
On the board?
Yeah. I'll see a CPU fan.
Like in a different spot, maybe like hidden or something. Maybe I have to run into that, and I can run these somewhere else. We don't see anything.
So it's a CPU fan. No. I guess I'll run the pump to CPU.
Yeah, that's fine. Is there a big difference between 27-inch monitor and 32? I would say yes. Even though the number is only 5 apart, 5 inches, because it's diagonal, it's actually kind of wild, like how much larger. Which actually, here, wait, I can show you guys right now, because one of our monitors here. So this is
32 versus 27 right there.
yeah. Let me back it up a little more. There you go. So these are two different panels because one's curved, one's flat, but this is 32. This is 27. So it can make a pretty big difference. I run 32s not because necessarily I'm like, oh, I just have to have 32. I just have ran 32 for so long because I think at one point we got sent like a 32-inch monitor way back when. It was curved. I started running that, and since then, that's just like all I really wanted to run is 32-inch curved.
Could you pull these cables through a little bit more?
I was here at PC Bros yesterday, shooting that tornado to keep it away.
Okay.
Shooting at it.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Oh, is that the what was that? The ring?
Oh yeah.
God,
Dude,
yeah.
I just love the response where it's like, there's a motherfucking tornado. Like, what?
I saw that immediately, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Still gonna be.
Less than you would think. Like for sale?
Yeah.
You wanna buy it?
Try cop.
One of my good friends,
1,600.
actually.
No.
20.
It was like 2750.
I think 2750.
Like, one of my good friends is he asked me, he hit me up yesterday and asked me how much he wants to get a high-end build.
2750 for this one's pretty wild for a 5080 and the 7700X.
Yeah, I built it. We got a 4070 Super and a 7600X. I got the whole build for $1,200 bucks. Pretty good stuff for a 4070 Super. And then my stepbrother, he wants to build a $1,500 4060 Ti build. I'm like, yeah. Shows how much you know how to build, about building PCs.
That's wild.
This sausage is getting back.
At first I thought
really good.
I heard sake, like sake, and I was like,
Yo, when you guys are day drinking?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Morning drinking.
Yeah, the day hasn't even started yet. I guess you
What's
don't
up,
need the other
chaotic?
CPU pin now, right?
Nope, because the pump's on that one. So you can run that anywhere you want.
Is this just a? Oh, this is an actual build guide.
He is the value 5080 PC video.
Do we need to change anything else, by the way? Or like, is that all we filmed so far? Was this?
That's all we filmed. So like, we're gonna do this one a little bit different. I was gonna get a bunch of the build B-roll, and we're gonna do the intro with the finished build. Where we're kind of like, here's the finished PC, and while we're going through the parts, it'll be the B-roll of us building it. So we won't need to do anything. Honestly, that kind of saved us from having to refilm a bunch. Sorry, I messed up the motherboard.
GM.
I accidentally got a full-size B850 for this case.
Uh-oh.
It's funny though because when I was putting it in, I was like, it's really close.
The funny thing is, this case, yeah, it is
It's
like
a larger
close,
micro ATX for sure.
But no, what's gonna happen?
I heard that if I love FPS, 27's the way to go. Oh, for sure. Yeah, if you like first-person shoot, I think 32 is getting really close to the point where there's too much screen space for your eyes to like be able to focus on without moving your head. I play kind of far back because luckily I got a pretty deep desk, but if it was like closer to me,
27 is the god
Yeah.
size.
yeah, if the 32s were any closer to me, then I would be like looking like side to side, you know, while I'm playing. Are we gonna play some Verdansk on Warzone? It depends.
We can give it a go.
I don't think anyone's gonna play at home, but during the stream, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes up.
Yeah.
We haven't played though in a couple streams.
Really, we found a lot of stupid games that have taken up a lot of our time.
Yep.
Which is always the fun part. All right.
It sucks. This month would have been Killing Floor 3 month, but
It would have been.
I've never heard anything about that game.
No, I think it's indefinite delay. So who
God.
knows? I bet it's probably gonna be like.
They're just
end of
like
the
they're
year.
just like gone under off that.
I respect it though. Instead of forcing a game, that's kind of what people
Yeah.
in this industry are doing right now is forcing games. So
Yeah, that's probably. I was saying because in my mind, I feel like it can't be that big of a deal. Like I feel like they can just fix it and move on. But I'm like, they probably are learning from some of the other games where they're like, this has to be right, or else this could be like our last game.
yeah, especially a series that's as loved as it is
Yeah.
by like a very specific core audience.
Could you just be 3 in the same spot?
Yeah.
Under or over?
Over.
I was gonna say, I feel like that's actually a pretty big thing right now. Is like, I think some studios are realizing that you have to listen to the community, because if you don't, like, they're gonna kill a game.
Oh,
Server rack
to
guy.
pick up the server rack. Is anyone else back there? Huh? I just said your mom.
You're looking at soft-handed
He
jump.
could film.
Oh, I gotta do my job. That's crazy.
I'm kind of pissed. Did you just say have fun?
You want me to get sheeted out?
That makes me.
I know, I didn't say that. I didn't say
thought
that.
you said have fun.
No,
No,
I was like, buddy.
I didn't say that.
that's crazy work. That's crazy.
Soft hands build soft PCs. No, that's not true.
Here he comes.
Good hands, boys.
Soft hands.
It's probably the comfiest hoodie that I own. If anybody wants the hookup, it's from Abercrombie, and it's their essential popover hoodie. Literally the softest fabric of a hoodie I've ever had, ever. Get a little large, a little slight oversized fit. Perfect. Probably not as soft as his hands. That's a good point. Oh, my hands are really soft.
That's crazy. All right.
I take pride in my soft hands.
Let's see, is this a good spot?
Ugh.
What do you think? Through here or here?
Oh, the one up front for sure.
It's coming back. Can your hand reach all the way through?
My hands can work that with magic. Oh,
Whoop, 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 whoop. Got it.
there she is.
We have some guy coming to buy a server rack from.
So glad the thing's being bought. Crazy after the storm.
I know, right? He needs it. No, it's funny. My dad was like at his work warehouse. He's like, "You guys want this thing?" He sent a picture of a server rack, and I was like, "Oh my god, we don't need another server rack."
No, we don't. Yeah, but I was asking because I think I might have my. If my buddy wants to buy a high-end build, I mean, he's by the way, he's like kind of loaded. I'll be honest. So he's got a GT4 RS. I'm like,
Ooh.
yeah, he's got it.
He's got it.
He's got it.
He's got that thing.
I was like, if you want a high-end build, it's like you're probably gonna want like a 5080. Like that. He's been on PlayStation. He's so tired of being like playing cross-platform and stuff. Buddy, you gotta switch.
Gotta switch. Yeah, this one's up for grabs.
Let's do a little under the. Oh, let's do an armpit shot. What do y'all think?
Oh, an armpit shot.
Y'all freaking with the. You can lower your armpit a little bit, buddy. You can lower your shoulder. There you go. All right, you're good.
Boom.
That That was not a satisfying click.
It didn't sound great.
Good morning, chaotic.
Chad, what are the odds that this still works, that I prep this whole system on another motherboard?
Why does it seem like nobody wants the Asus 5070 or like them? I don't like them personally.
The primes?
The primes. I don't like the little thingy that they do to them, like the. I just don't like the shape of them.
Yeah.
And they're also like SFF ready.
I was gonna say, yeah, I like how small they are, but yeah, it needs to go to a certain build.
Yeah. I actually don't like how small they are. I like I want the chunky.
You want the
cards.
chunky cards?
Like, give me one of those Forest Master cards. Oh.
One's a big boy.
Yeah, the chunky boys. That's gonna hate me the way I cut them.
He's gonna be like, what is this crap?
Because where's my triangle formation?
Triangle formation.
That's his favorite. This is special.
Is this a good streaming / gaming PC? This would be a very good streaming
Oh,
PC.
wait, we have a bunch of RGB headers.
No hub on this, John.
No.
All right, so we have 2 ARGB headers by the HD audio.
Okay.
How many ARGB headers do you need? Can you daisy chain some
we can
stuff?
daisy chain most of everything. So
There's 6 fans.
Where's Daddy?
He is in the back.
Where's Daddy?
Father.
Father, forgive me for I.
The poor Chick-fil-A took a lot of damage. Did you see that?
Did it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the part of the roof blew off.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
It went
missed
down.
us.
It went down Plant Side Drive, which is like the street right below us.
It went.
Tornado. Yeah.
There was a tornado?
Yeah. It's confirmed
yeah.
tornado down
Buddy
Plant
was
South.
out.
Yeah.
Well, I stuck with it until it passed us, and then I was like, all right, well, I have no reason to do this anymore because we were with the cat.
I was up till like 1. I went to sleep and then I woke up at like 11. It was up till like 1 a.m. something like that.
Yeah, I was asleep this morning, and then I had to check on the cat, and it was doing all right.
This bill will be listed for $27.50, but it seems
If
like
I
Jonah might know somebody.
If I don't sell it to my friend.
It may or may not get listed. We'll see.
Unless you want to raise that offer by double.
Double!
Going once, going twice.
Bid war,
Next
bid war.
person who makes a mistake of commenting is accepting the bid.
He may want.
Black power slide on white case makes OC tick. I feel you, but also the graphics card is black, so you know it's kind of this is the panda.
Trust me, guys. I've already thought about it. Look, if it was a Junga build, he would put the $25, $30 towards the.
Do sleeve cables?
Or he could have gotten a CO Type 850 watt
That's true.
and gotten the white version.
The white version.
But then it would have been a bomb. So.
Apparently, it'd be a bomb.
I have an 850 watt CO Type in my build. So fun fact. So I'm basically a terrorist.
Mm-hmm. He's basically armed and ready.
Yeah. All right, I got one ARGB header for you, my guy.
HD audio.
HD audio. Okay. Wait.
Actually, could you go through here?
Oh, I have one more. Hold on one second.
Are you doing king daisy chain of all of them?
Yes.
That's devious activities.
You think it'll work?
I think so. Maybe. Let's try it. Does that include the block too?
Yeah.
Can you go through here?
Yeah,
any
you can go
chance?
there. But where's the header now?
He's like, where does it all end?
Oh my goodness.
Where does it terminate?
Justin's gonna be so mad. I can't wait. Okay, I think I found it.
It needs a little car, but it still needs a little sag bracket.
Try this one. Is it too long? It's too short.
No, I think I'm good.
All right. I think that's all of them.
All right, let's plug it up and see what happens.
We don't have any fans plugged in, but that's okay.
Oh, Jackson was going to run out. Oh, yep, hey, there's all the RGB.
Sweet. All right. I'm turning it off.
Yep. Cool.
Alrighty. Fan headers now. You got one?
I got 2 by the HD audio and 1 by the front panel, so 3 at the bottom.
Okay. Ooh, come on, man. There we go. One.
Look at him, he's daisy chaining.
Yeah,
This is chain hang low.
a lot of cables here.
Yeah, Chad, check your all's toast giveaway stream. Should probably need to figure that out. I don't think we have yet. Is
Did he plug in CPU fan already?
we have the pump running off the CPU fan,
Okay.
so we're good there. Giveaway stream's next Friday. And don't ask what the giveaway PC is yet, because we don't know. I'll be real with you.
We don't know. Okay, I have one. Okay, it looks like the two fans included in the case cannot daisy chain. So
Okay, that's fine. So I got 3 on the bottom.
what?
I had 3 fan airs on the bottom.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do this one next to HD audio, I think.
Okay. Feeder on 3.
Actually, it's kind of tight. You sure there's nothing?
There's no CPU optionals above.
Probably get this to. You said there's one over here.
Yes, there
Can
is.
you try that?
Yep, that's good.
Okay. Let's try. There's the one next to HD audio.
There's 2 of them. Get through that very tight cutout.
Let's take that out.
Should fit that. It's a little fan header, a little baby fan header. No shot, the power supply has to come out for this. Oh, here it comes.
Can you get it?
Yep, I got it.
Okay. One. When Jackson gets angry, my life flashes before my eyes, chat.
You might have just died there.
God, this is today's joke, huh?
Jenna's feet become so delicate like the cables.
I'll admit it. I don't have hard hands, man.
Not many of us here do.
Except Jackson. He can
Jackson's got
weld and TIG weld and solve world hunger and
tickle
do all of
balls.
this. Tickle balls with all in one. It's all in one package.
Oops, that's not where I want that. I want it. Yeah.
Wiring can sometimes be the fun part. I agree. If there's not 8 ARGB fans in a build.
Yep.
Oh, I used the wrong one. Hold on, let me cut this.
That's looking fine.
If you're like not in a rush or anything, cable management can be fun. But if you are like trying to get something done,
It can be a doozy.
it can be a doozy. And especially when there's like 8 bajillion ARGB stuff, it's a little frustrating. The beat goes crazy.
Mm-hmm. Do you have anything with an M1 in stock? Probably not. I don't think we have any MacBooks right now.
One. No, I don't think. Well, we probably have MacBooks, but we don't have anything with an M1.
You come steal my laptop as an M1.
I was the sucker to get the MacBook right before the M1 chip came out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got.
He got deviously. Oop, I missed a honk too. My bad.
We're lacking.
You're welcome. You had the King 95 Pro. Nice.
Oh, best case.
Quality
best
case.
I love the King 95 Pro. King 95 Pro enjoyer over here. It is a fantastic case for the price. And the fans, by the way, are the best fans on the market. For budget, you all know my love for the AX120s. So,
How's she looking?
Looking pretty good.
Not bad. Watching your videos every morning, waiting on my GPU is killing me. What GPU are you waiting on?
RTX 3056 gig.
I'm waiting on that 3056 gig. Oh, did you see? Speaking of 3056 gig, did you see this little guy? This guy's kind of fun. It's a single slot.
Oh.
3050.
3056 gig?
It's a weird ass color, but it's a low profile single slot. Look at it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Got 7800 XT. Great card, by the way. You're gonna be happy with that.
Yeah, it's a good one. You will enjoy that.
Thoroughly. This card my brother has. 7800 XT. We picked up his 7800 XT and his 7800 X3D build when they were like, when the 7800 X3D was like $300.
Ooh,
Picked up the whole build for $1,000.
it's a bargain. Yeah, shout out PC Bros for the hookup. Yeah, no, that I mean, 7800 XT is a little pricey right now, so I mean, I understand.
Buying for MSRP like $500.
He paid 580, he said.
580. Okay, that's a little expensive. But I mean, you know what? Like, if you're coming from something else, it's probably worth it for a lot of people.
How'd it go?
I got $200 for it.
Nice.
No, dude, I was like, so, yeah, I definitely misheard Jonah, and I thought he was going to say, because I was like, oh, you know, you want some help, and he said, have fun. That's what I thought he said. And then we were walking by Shee's office, and Andrea yells in there, and she's like, Zach, come help with this. And he goes, do I have to? And I was like, bro, I'm literally about to, like,
He's about to crash out.
yeah, I'm like, look at the day it started. I'm like, this thing weighs like 300 pounds. I'm not fucking lifting it by myself. Like, I can't do this to help, you know?
Awesome, guys.
You almost lost him.
We almost lost.
Lost him to the dark side of the force.
Let's try. Let's turn it on. That could work. That could work. I took about twice or 3 times as long as you would, but.
That's crazy you left, didn't you?
I did say have fun. No, I'm kidding.
Not bad. It really, it's just this. I think
Well,
if you can figure out a way to,
There's no way because I hooked everything up to one.
I can see a way. You ready?
No, it's not gonna.
Here we go.
Would you please cut through the cable? I was worried you would.
He's gonna fix it, guys.
You're gonna move it all into one line. Yes, sir. Alright, see.
My brain works in mysterious and devious ways.
This is when they tear apart.
Did you get your grass cut?
No.
Oh, you didn't?
So I had started it, and then hear me out, right? I was sitting there,
I even cut mine yesterday, and I didn't want to, so.
and I really needed to, but I didn't because I started the mower, and I have the 2 swing outdoors on my in my shed, and every time I'd sit on the mower, the door would fly closed from the wind, like it would swing shut, and I was so mad. And then so I turned it off for a second. I tried to open it, and then the wind died down, and then I tried starting it again, and it wouldn't start.
Oh.
So I just turned it off and went inside.
At first, I thought you were going to say you really stopped just... Are we still streaming?
Yeah, it's it's tracking right now.
At first, I thought you were saying you stopped just because the door closed. And like, that's kind of like the brother with the sauce in the shirt, man.
No,
But no, if it wouldn't restart, I totally get it.
yeah.
I probably would
Bob's
have just
bottom over
thrown it
here.
in the towel.
I was just like, there's no way.
Bob's are really just be tweaking sometimes, don't it?
There we go.
Jonah, run away over there. It'll track you.
Now it looks better, but it may not close as well. Look at that bundle.
Look at the webcam. It's like.
Hello.
Hello.
Hold this L, Obsbot.
Yo.
Dang, camera is tracking Jonah's
Oh,
soft
no,
hand.
this is pretty normal. They've been on it. They've been at it for a while.
Really?
They think they're on something, but they're really not.
This guy's crazy.
They're still pushing.
Pushing the soft hands agenda. Yeah.
The liberal agenda.
No, Jonah, you brought it on yourself when this morning you said, "Can we push the start time back to 10:30?"
I was just kidding, by the way.
It's crazy work. It's crazy work.
Where'd the box go?
Case box? Over there.
Dude, why is that box so big? It looks lazy.
I know, right?
Big ass box.
I couldn't find a support bracket that would fit underneath it. That white one might work. Ah, perfect.
Ooh, use one of the black and green ones. Be fired for this build.
One that actually needs a support
Like
bracket.
I said, one of the things that's going in that massive server rack is a Minecraft server.
Ah, I'd love it.
I know, I was like, that's awesome. Alright, John, turn it on.
Off-white.
Oops. I don't know where the power is.
Clean that
Oh,
build.
would you look at that?
It's almost like it had the right motherboard the entire time.
Wow. I bought the OBS spot so good, and then it starts tweaking out like this one.
You're like, oh.
No, I swear it never used to do the AI thing.
It's when you put, it'll stop when you put your hand out like
Well,
this.
did we install like the software though? Because like I swear we used this camera for a year, and I've never seen it track until the last month.
I don't think so.
Maybe for like an ad spot or something, maybe we. Did it not need software to track?
No, it shouldn't. It just does the hand gestures. So you just give it like, just like the one in there doesn't need the software.
Here you go, chat.
All right, gamers, look at that. PC built.
How you guys like that one right now?
Mozambique, yeah.
Mozambique over here.
Ryzen 7 7700. RTX 50.
Dang, NZXT is old enough to drink now.
That's crazy. I see this thing still posts with the Windows install. Come on, baby.
Black GPU white case. Guys, I know. It's just how it is these days.
Listen, if you get a 5080, you're blessed.
Yeah, I was just saying, are y'all really complaining right now? We got a 5080 in this build.
With some white RGBs.
How many of you all got 5080s in your build? Huh?
Crispy clean build, baby.
I think there's a guy at the raise, isn't there?
Yeah, to lemon said.
Alright, I'll do that.
To lemon grab.
Do you have any 5070 Ti's hanging around?
No.
No.
Why would we have one of those just sitting around?
Well, I don't know if we had one like on standby, like a video. Based on the reviews, I don't want a 5080 in my build. Yeah, I mean, people are upset about the 5080 not because of the performance, but because of the difference from the last generation of cards. So, if you buy a 5080, like,
You're
gonna be
just
happy.
stupid.
Yeah, you're just really stupid, right, Jackson?
Yeah, dude. Borderline mentally ill.
No, I mean, like, 5080 is a good card. It just isn't an insane improvement from the 4080 Super, and you know. The difference between the 4080 Super and the 5080 is that you might be able to get the 5080. You can't get the 4080 Super. So it's like, you know.
Yep. I will say, in terms of like value, I feel like the 5080 is good if you can get it for the MSRP of like under 1,000, and then the 5070 I think is good if you can get it for 550.
Oh yeah.
But
sure.
the problem is,
Like
you
a
really,
4070,
you really gotta look at like price to performance. Because like honestly, looking back, when I was at Micro Center, I could have gotten a 5070 for 550. Or I got my 5080 for $1,400, and there is not that much performance increase. Like definitely not even close.
No, the diminishing returns on that is like
big time.
absurd.
I won't have to upgrade for a long time, put on 1.2, which is great, but yeah.
All right, guys.
Lemon
crazy.
said, written Lemon said.
We're reading Lemon said now, guys.
See you guys
Peace out,
tomorrow.
Girl Scouts.
That's really